Hello, my dear. Thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. It's been a while. Hope you are well. So today we will be doing a 5-question tarot card reading. So your name and info will be confidential. So let's tune in here. We ask the universe to reveal to this client time what she needs to know. We ask that the information that comes through today may come through as accurate, specific, and detailed as possible. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so your first question is, what would be the best avenue to take with my career? Should I stay in public government or go to private industry for the best advancement, monetary gain, and work-life balance? I think you're asking me 2 questions there, or you're asking which one you should go to. Should you stay in public government or go to a private industry? Okay, so let's tune in here. We're just checking out these 2 options. Should go to, for her career, should she go to Should she go to private industry? Should she go to private industry? Should she go to private industry? Alright, I want to see your second question here to see if it has anything. I have several interviews and applications on job offers on the table. Do you see any particular one stand out for what I'm asking? Okay, so you want to know mostly number 1. I've considered taking a civil service. Hold out and stay. Alright, so let's answer the first question here. Let's pull out one more card here. There's this feeling that I keep getting you should go into public government. You should stay in the public government. I don't know much about, the work field that you are in, but there's this feeling that there will be more. You get the tree card here, which is a focus of connections with people, connections itself, networking. There's this feeling as well that just establishment-wise, money-wise, and work balance-wise, something good will come of public governments and staying in public government, and that is based upon the questions you're asking here. I don't know what job interviews in specifically you're talking about, because you're telling me there are some job offers out on the table. All I know is that I just see you still staying in public government, and that there is an advantage to it on many levels for you that's coming through, especially establishment and money-wise. Seems like private industry, there's advantage to you with that, but then there's this feeling that something will be taken away from you. So it won't be as balanced and work balanced in the way that you think it would. So there's this feeling to stay in public government. Your third question is, I've considered taking the civil service for sheriff officer. Should I hold out and stay at my current position and take the exam? I have considered taking the civil service. Alright, so let's ask the question, should you hold out the job opportunities or the interviews and just stay in your job? And take the exam. Okay, let me pull out one more card from this deck. Your questions you're asking me, I have considered taking the civil service for sheriff office. Should I hold out and stay at my current position and take the exam? There's this feeling, I don't understand that question because it seems like it's mixed, but there's this feeling of, like, they don't want you to hold out. I feel like whatever opportunities you have, whatever things that you feel intuitively that you feel drawn to take it, because you get this card, which is a Two of Wands, which is all about self, new discoveries with your work and with your career and taking opportunities and trying new interests and trying new things. So to answer that question, I wouldn't hold out and just stick with your current position and just stay with the same thing. I think you should adventure out and take the exam or do anything that has to do with just bringing you more opportunities. But I do see you staying in the public, in the public government. I think that's what you said. In the public government, there's this feeling that it will be better for you as the cards are revealing, and there's this feeling to not hold out, to not limit yourself if that's what you're asking, and to try things. And even if it requires you to take an exam or to just try something different, even if you're just in your job at the same time you take an exam, to possibly bring new opportunities and growth, I'm feeling 100% yes, go for it. Don't limit yourself. There's this feeling that you are going to be embracing new interests in the same kind of field, and to not be afraid and to not limit yourself. I feel like you have a lot to offer. To not limit yourself. I do see like you will be connecting with a lot of people, connecting and networking with a lot of people to the point where you will get promotions and opportunities. And I feel like you're in the right place, son. I feel like you're in the right place in the sense of you intuitively knowing that you want to adventure out and try different things, or really not limit yourself. So go for it. I would say go for it. I would take the civil service for sheriff office and just go for it in the meantime. Anything that has to do with you going to different levels or actually trying something new and different or trying out new opportunities, go for it, because I think it'll be good for your experience and good for you for the future, future-wise, for recommendations, if anything. Okay, number 4, I'm seeing someone kinda. Should I take it seriously or keep other options open to find someone to settle down? should she take this person seriously? The person that she's seeing, or keep other options open? Should she take this person seriously? I would not take this person seriously. You got the fish card, which is all about going with the flow and taking one moment at a time, going with the flow of things and being open. I think you should have your options open and finding someone to settle with. You may have some interesting connection with this person, or some deep connection possibly that you feel, or you feel something with this person that you are interested in somewhat, but there's this feeling to go with the flow and keep your options open. Definitely keep your options open. Number 5 is my money situation being in debt going to get back on track or anytime soon ever? Well, is there debt going to be back on track? For me, it's a yes. I feel like your debt will be back on track. You have very positive cards. You have the Sun card here and the Star card here, which is all about faith and hope. And a Sun card is a positive outcome. I feel like you will resolve this situation within a year or so. There's this feeling within a year. And I don't know if it's 2 things that are in debt, or 2 issues, or it's more than 1 issue. But there's this feeling that it will get resolved and there's a positive outcome about it. I feel like within a year, things will start looking up. Things will start looking better. Try to use law of attraction with your thoughts of imagining that debt going away and imagining it being resolved, as what you think is very much reflected in your day-to-day life. So think of what you want more than what you don't want. So let's pull out a couple of cards here from the tarot deck. Your last message here. So to answer all your career questions, I would say I see whatever job interview or job offer you have going on, it will have to do with something that's still in the public government, or being more working with people, or actually being in a higher level, most definitely, or getting to that point. I see a lot of good job opportunities coming your way, or job offers or promotions at some point. So really, any opportunity you get, any chance you get to embrace any new interests, go for it, hun, and don't limit yourself. The only reason why I say you should stay in public government is because there's a feeling that will work out for you more than going in the private industry. There's this feeling of just sticking with the public government. And again, for number 3, I'm a little bit confused about the question, but the card answered with the 2 of Wands, which is to not limit yourself, and that the card focuses on new discoveries, new interests. So if it has to do with doing something different, then go for it. So let's ask here. I feel like you tend to limit yourself, hon, and I feel like you have a lot to offer. You're very smart and intelligent, and you can go very far if you try not to play it safe, which is an understandable, but to know that you have a lot to offer. What is last message here? What does she need to know? See, hon, you got the Ace of Pentacles here. This again is a new job opportunity. Keeps focusing on financial stuff. But to not overwhelm yourself. Take one thing at a time. But, take moment to moment, day at a time. Try not to do so many things at the same time. Do one thing at a time if you can. But I do see good energy, a lot of good energy coming for you. just in the end, it's all based upon your thoughts and what you think and what you believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself to the point of knowing that you're capable of manifesting whatever you like in your career and your job, you have the Fool card here. So for me, it's definitely something new coming your way with your job or your career, new adventures, new paths, something that's going to be good for you that you will be embracing, hun. Okay, and the establishment again, the establishment where money will be flowing good for you within the end of next year. Within next year, I see a lot of good energy for you. The Empress card comes through, so this is all about you, focusing on you and growing your empire. Definitely within next year, things are going to be looking up and things will be growing for you for your career. I see it slowly but surely, but it's getting to that point where I feel like you will be very satisfied in a really happy place next year with your career, your job, and financially things will be looking up for you, hon. So it's very, very exciting. Okay, my dear, so I'm going to leave you with that. Very much hope I brought some clarity and comfort for you. I feel like you have a lot going for you, a lot coming for you, and to really believe in your power, believe in yourself more, as I feel like sometimes you think or you lack it due to just all the challenges and things you've gone through in your life and the hardship. But really do believe that you are resilient and you can set your mind to whatever you want to achieve, my love. So I hope you have a beautiful day, and thank you so much for reaching out. I'm always here for you. Bye now.